This is our first episode of our podcast. I don't know what it's gonna be named.
We're still making our minds up on that.
But, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Amy.
Oh, wait! We switched our names. How does that even work?
No, wait, I actually realized that you said my name,
Yeah.
but I just decided to go with it because I thought I thought you were doing it on purpose.
No, I honestly didn't mean to say your name. I'm Amy, and that's Michelle.
I'm Michelle, yeah.
Alright.
The fatter, fuller voice
No, you're
is
not.
Michelle.
You're
So
not
it's
fat.
just me. Yes, I am.
I'll fight you.
Okay, shut up. I'll fight you. I love you.
I'm eating tangerines.
Can I have a piece of it?
Yes.
Okay, thank
You
you.
like that?
Thank you.
Yeah. It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Slurp. But, yeah, so, we don't have no idea what we're gonna talk about.
We, Amy decided to wing it, and I told her, we should actually have, like, a topic we should talk about, and she's like, nah, we'll just figure it out.
Okay, well, like, what about what I was saying earlier? Okay, so, like, do you ever just, like, go to your fridge, and
No.
there's nothing there, and then you leave, because you're like, oh shit, I don't have any food, and then you
You come
realize that you have food. No, okay, wait. Wait. No, you go to your fridge, you realize there's nothing there, you leave, and then you come back 10 minutes later expecting there to be food.
Yeah, and there's nothing, and you're still hungry. So I realized that, not a lot of audiences will enjoy two teenage girls talking about random stuff.
Yeah, we're probably really boring.
Yeah, sorry guys. I don't even think anybody's gonna watch this, but just in case, sorry.
Sorry, you have to listen. Oh man,
Yeah.
we're gonna look at this podcast like years later.
And we're gonna be like, what we were
We're gonna be
what
like,
we
damn, we're
thinking."
cringy.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
That always happens.
I mean, it's already happening.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
already disgusting.
One of the things that I wanted to talk about in this podcast, or like that I thought would be a good thing
Mhm.
to make this about, is like troubles or like annoying things that happens to us women.
Oh yeah.
Not that we're even women, because we're like 14 years old.
We
so.
bleed out of our vaginas.
Oh god.
No, but I hate that, like, when you're on your period, like, whenever you think you bled through, you didn't, and whenever you don't, you actually bled
yeah.
through. Like,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
I mean, there's like violins in the background playing.
Yeah, we're in oh my gosh.
We're gonna get
Sorry.
copyrighted because it's Seven Nation Army.
Oh yeah, they're playing Seven Nation Army for orchestra. We're in a practice room recording this because
Why not?
yeah, but we're doing what we can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I kicked out like a bunch of 7th graders in this room so we could record in here.
I feel bad for them.
I don't.
They were nice.
They're 7th graders. I'll get over it.
Oh god.
That girl that I kicked out has like this Spy Kids club thing.
Oh yeah, she's like making a cult
Yeah,
or
she's
something.
making like a cult for
about
like,
Spy Kids.
but like not the 4th one, because the 4th one was bad.
It's
Every other movie except for the 4th one.
How much you want to bet my voice is gonna sound weird and hella gay?
Mine is also gonna sound hella gay.
FYI, I'm not gay, but yeah,
She's hella straight, but
I'm hella straight.
I don't know what I am anymore.
You're like at that point
I'm like,
in life that you don't know what you are.
I'm a worm. Like, I like girls,
Yeah.
but I have the tendency to date guys.
Yeah, and then they're like, most of the guys you date are just complete jerks.
Yeah, like, I date a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Like,
Who like harass you.
yeah, like, you know, that's just my life, you know? Also, I'm dying.
Those aren't even your chips. Those are the 7th graders' chips.
No?
Yes.
I brought these in here.
Oh, okay. I'm scared.
You're blaming me for...
I'm sorry.
If I laugh too hard, my lungs will collapse.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Do you actually have asthma, though?
I feel like I do.
Did you go to the doctor?
No, I'm going in June
Okay.
because that's when my my insurance goes in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm dying.
Mm-hmm.
I have trouble breathing like all the time, And my friends have to witness me perishing for the next 2 months.
It's really scary.
Yeah. But, like...
I thought she had, armpit cancer for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is, I don't even know if it's a real
Okay,
thing, but she told me about it.
So what I had was a swollen lymph node or something, and I didn't know that, so when I Googled it, Google was like, you have cancer, and I was like, oh, okay. So for a week, I was just going around being like, well, I have armpit cancer now.
Yeah, it was very alarming.
But, I don't have cancer anymore. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna completely change the subject.
Mm-hmm.
What's your least favorite thing that you... No, wait.
Oh my god.
What's the thing you hate the most about periods? Or about your period?
Bleeding.
Oh god.
Bleeding is the worst. I don't know. There's a lot of things I hate about period. Oh my god, when you put like a pad down and then it gets stuck between your cheeks. or like when you put a pad down and it like scrunches up to the side so it just bleeds through your panties anyway.
Yeah.
And then you just bleed through.
So you're one of those persons that says panties?
Yeah.
I hate
What
that.
do you say?
I just say underwear.
Panties.
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 Ew. Oh god.
Ah! Why was this? Oh, it was part of the orange. I just put part of an orange in my mouth thinking it was a Cheeto.
Are you okay?
I was very alarmed. I thought
okay?
it was like somebody chewed on a Cheeto and put it back in my bag.
Oh god. I'm gonna come out and say something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those like few people that are like, I'm 14. How do I tell my parents I'm into BDSM?
Oh my god. That's me too, but I feel like I'm just not gonna ever bring that up.
Yeah, I mean, because like Manuel, which is a friend, has like joked about that with me, because like I'm into BDSM, and which I'm like really young to like be saying what type of sex I like, but Wattpad is very informative about everything, so
yeah. And
through Wattpad I educated myself in the arts of BDSM. Not the hardcore, okay? Hardcore stuff scares me, like masochism and all of that. That scares me. I like more of like soft BDSM.
Like soft boy, ooh woo.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Roar. Extra nozzles presents on you. Ooh, you so warm.
We're gonna get copyright strike.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like I'm getting monetized or anything, so.
So anyways, that friend of ours, he's always telling me, how are you gonna tell your parents that you're into BDSM? And I always get mad at him, because it's like, that's not something you should be discussing with your parents.
I feel like if you tell your parents that you like being choked and that you like being called baby girl, you're probably mentally insane.
First of all, it's princess.
Oh my god.
Not baby girl. Baby girl is too like, it's just simple.
I like that.
You like baby girl?
I like simple.
I like baby girl too, but my number one nickname would be princess. Yeah. And baby girl.
I mean, like, you are though. You act like one. This bitch can't handle freaking someone buying her a soda. I'm very sensitive. If you try to buy her a soda, she'll literally be like, no, if you buy me this, I'll never talk to you ever again. I'm literally going to murder you. It wasn't a soda. It was a sloth. It was not a real sloth.
A real one. We didn't kidnap like an actual animal from the zoo.
We went to the zoo.
It was like a stuffed, how do you say, like a teddy bear, but it's not a bear, it was a sloth.
A sloth stuffed animal.
Yeah, that, okay.
And, this boy was trying to buy it for
this
her.
boy who shall remain nameless, okay.
And he was a sweet boy, trying to buy you things, get on your good side, and then
he is in my good side.
And then she's just like, oh no, I don't want you to buy it for me, because don't buy me things or I'll never talk to you again.
I feel very guilty. Okay. Like, I don't like people wasting money on me. That's just as simple as I can put it. I just don't like it.
I don't like it, but if they...
Okay, so you can relate.
Okay,
so, but you're mocking
like,
me.
If they already bought it, I'm not gonna keep going. You know? Like, if they already bought it, I'm
But
like,
I
whatever.
warned him multiple times. I told him, don't buy that for me. Well, I'll be mad at you. And he still bought it.
Because he likes you.
Okay, we're not talking about this anymore. Okay, I don't know. What shall I change the topic to?
Penis.
I don't want my little girl saying those words.
Yeah, me and my mom have this really weird relationship where I'll just like walk into the living room and I'll just be like, "Hey, Mom." She'll be like, "What, sweetheart?" And then I'll be like, "Penis." And then she'll just be like, "Why are you like this? Why do you have to say such profane things?"
Wow. Where are you posting this anyways?
YouTube.
Hello,
YouTube. How are you doing?
You need to do some weird editing.
Oh yeah, just like put some images up, like
you
right now. Whoa, look at this on the screen.
Oh my gosh, you should make an animation, but I feel like that would be way too tiring
That
for you.
would take so much time. This will come out in 2020 if I animate it.
just make like weird doodles.
Yeah, I'll like kind of an animatic type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like not actually like all.
Okay. Oh, I should do a chibi version of us. Oh, my mom texted me. Are you walking with a friend?
Oh, go. I need to pick you up. You want my mom to give you a ride?
Sure, I guess.
Alright, tell her.
I'm saying I'm gonna walk because that's easier than explaining.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. My mom, like, oh my god. I try to show my mom memes, and she doesn't understand.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. The funniest memes are the inappropriate memes, and you can't. I just
show those to your parents.
I just said memes, like with an N instead of an M.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, inappropriate memes are the funniest, and you can't show that to your parents because they won't get it. Especially my parents, because they're Hispanic, you know, and they don't talk English. So yeah, I'm not gonna explain or translate the whole thing. It's because it won't be funny.
Yeah. Well, like with my mom, like she knows I cuss just as long as I don't do it in front of her. You know, she's cool with it.
I feel like that's every parent, but they just deep down they just hope that you're not cussing. But,
yeah,
like,
but we totally are.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, what are we gonna talk about now?
But also, we don't have as much time left because we said our podcast were gonna be 20 minutes.
Yeah,
long.
we're gonna do 20-minute long podcasts.
All right, so I'm gonna confess something about myself.
Mhm.
I am a very like I don't like breaking rules. Pretty much, I don't like breaking rules.
Mhm.
And one of I don't know, part of that is watching porn. I don't. Okay. I realize we're 14-year-olds and we're talking about like really like
hormones.
grown up stuff. But anyways,
but like every 14-year-old has watched porn.
I haven't. That's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I don't like to watch porn because I'm very into my religion, and that's like
she's a good little Christian girl that's into BDSM.
Yes. Anyways, I just feel guilty that I would ever watch porn. So instead of watching porn, the accesses I have are like whatever. My links are Wattpad, and that's pretty much it.
I got really...
Or, like, rated R movies, but that's, like, rarely.
Oh, my God. When you, like, go into a room and your parents are watching, like, a sex scene...
Oh, God, that's
on TV, and you just kind of have to, like, sit there silently, like, I have no idea what is going on right now.
It's so awkward, because it's, like, you don't want to, like...
You don't want to be like, hey, I'm uncomfortable with this.
Yeah. My mom would just be like, cover your eyes, sweetie. And I'm like, okay.
I'd be like, I'm
not
covering my eyes.
I can still hear everything that was going on the TV. So.
Yeah. But, wait, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't know why I started talking about porn.
Oh, yeah. I remember what I was saying now. When I was really little, I got, like, really addicted to porn.
Okay.
Like, really addicted. Like, I watched it every night. And then I kept trying to find reasons why I wouldn't stop. And I would be like, oh, I'm doing it for research.
I'm curious to what the penis looks like.
Yeah, like I'm doing it so I can learn or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like when like every like person, like when they're young and they first experience watching porn, I think they all feel guilty at first.
Yeah,
because it's something new.
Yeah, and it's like in society you're supposed to feel bad.
Yeah, it's like something that they said like about that, like, oh, you're not, that's like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, especially in like religions and stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah, I got really addicted to porn.
I don't even know where I was going with this, honestly. I just started talking about it.
I mean, it's a conversation. But like, I feel like once you're in a relationship, you kind of don't care about it as much.
I remember now where I was going with it.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, my only the only access I had to porn, because I didn't want to watch actual porn. So I would just use Wattpad, and then I started to the point where I started listening to podcasts, and then I found the podcast. My dad wrote a porno.
What? I want to watch that.
It's not, I mean, it's a podcast, but
hear it.
Yeah, and then it's pretty funny, but like, and I thought it was because I didn't want to feel guilty about it, and I was like, oh, it's like a comedy podcast, so I'm just gonna listen to have a few laughs. But like when they actually start reading it, like, that father is talented. Like, don't give up your dreams to being a porn director, a porn writer, whatever it is. Like, that was pretty erotic, man.
Wait, so like you read, like, how did you read the porno or listen to it?
No,
like,
I listened to it because, okay, so the podcast is like about this person, right? That his dad pretty much wrote a porno. Like, the title is the thing, and him and his friends just read it.
What the
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It's funny, but like at the same time, that man is talented.
Like, here's your pizza, extra sausage kind of porno.
No,
like...
it was about like a lady going into like she was like a businesswoman or something, and she was like getting interviewed for a job. It was like a professional job, like in an office and everything, and she was wearing a skirt and whatever. And like the boss was like a pervert and stuff, and he was like, spread your legs and like take off your panties and stuff like that.
If you want to keep your job.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was pretty detailed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't what you would expect.
Somebody's been on a Wattpad.
Anyways, I kind of felt guilty about it because I thought it wasn't gonna be that like erotic or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? I feel guilty about this. I'm just gonna exit out.
Yeah.
I just stick with Wattpad.
I would have kept listening if it were me. I wrote a Wattpad fan fiction.
Oh, yeah,
a smut. It's awful.
It's
if any of y'all know what Mystic Messenger is, you already know. Like Zen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, y'all know.
I'm one of those people out there that I don't know. Okay, so, and I'm probably gonna get hate for that.
Nah, a lot of people don't know about Mystic Messenger. But like, Zen is this actor, and he's really famous, and he's in a ton of commercials and stuff. And he's like super like pretty boy, I'm fabulous. I'm perfect kind of like person, like kind of narcissistic about themselves. Yeah. But like, they're kind of like into the BDSM name calling.
Yes.
Yeah. So
me.
Yeah. So like they're into like the cute fluffy relationship, and then anytime like you as a character would say something sexual, Zen would be like, "Oh no, you're too innocent for what I would do to you."
And then they would be like, "I'll shove this like
no
5 centimeters wide, thick, and 7 inches long.
5 centimeters
dildo.
Is not that long,
or like 8. I don't know. No, I mean inches.
Oh
like
my god!
Like the length,
Dang.
like the length, you know.
Yeah.
But then the width also.
Big boy. But nah,
because I watched this new Netflix series, and then there was a dildo that was really thick.
Dildy.
It was really thick.
Have you seen those dragon dildos? They look like they could kill a person.
I don't.
They look like.
Man, was that thick?
Yeah, like they're like 10 inches thick.
That's the one I'm talking about.
They're not long. They're thick.
Yeah, they're thick, and I'm like, what the frick? How does that? I'm a woman. I have a vagina, and I'm like,
I have a vagina.
No.
What do you have?
My point is like, I don't even know much about the vagina, even though I have one.
How?
Because, like, I don't know.
Did you not see the video they showed us in 6th grade at gym? Remember when they're like, this is a penis, this is a vagina, don't have sex.
Okay, but it wasn't that informative, okay? I didn't...
Yeah. I feel like in Texas, they should really, like, talk more about, like, safe sex.
Yes.
Instead of just don't have sex. Because I feel like if you don't teach kids safe sex, then they're going to be like, oh, don't have sex, I'm going to do what I want. And then they'll get pregnant because they don't know. Like, the precautions.
Rebelled
teens. Wear condoms, kids.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Just silence. But, yeah. Our school is messed up. Like, we've had, like, 2 girls get pregnant here.
I mean, our generation is messed up, I think, because, like, I feel like, I don't know.
Because, like...
There's a lot of things changing.
I know we're young to be talking about this, but, like, we're literally about to go to high school, you know? So, like, I feel like it's more appropriate for our age, kind of. Like, we're exploring that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like elementary schoolers are just, like... They're like, I like cocks and balls!
Oh, my gosh! Hey Eric, I have a crush on you. I also like your pee-pee.
Yeah, for real. It's like, I really feel like little kids this age don't know, like, what it's like to be a little kid anymore. Like, go play on your computer, or, like, do hopscotch. Remember hopscotch?
Yeah, I like that.
That was a game.
Wait, what's hopscotch? I think I know what you mean, but I might know it by a different name because I'm Mexican.
Wait, you really don't know what hopscotch is?
Is it that, like, airplane thing? Like,
no,
is it like the squares and then it's the number 1 and then, like...
Yeah! What do
yeah.
you call that in Spanish?
I honestly don't know.
What? Yeah, we call it hopscotch.
I thought it was called, like, airplane or something.
No, it's hopscotch, bro.
I think in Spanish it's probably,
hopscotch?
Where I come from.
Hopscotcho!
It's probably called, like, avioncito or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, and if you didn't know, she's Mexican and I'm white as hell.
I mean, I didn't grow up over there, so I don't really know everything.
She's Mexican American.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, horchata, you know what I mean?
Before we leave, I love horchata.
Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah. Before we leave, I want to tell you a weird dream I had.
Okay.
And maybe for viewers out there, y'all will probably, like, maybe, like, translate the dream or something. Or, like, reach out and let me know what it means. Because I honestly don't really know what it means. I got some part of it, but not all of it. Okay, so, here it goes. Okay, first of all, I'm very religious, and I truly believe that from the bottom of my heart that this dream is religious and that God is trying to tell me something. All right. Okay, so yeah, those are the main points. But yeah, so the dream was that me and 2 other church friends, we went to, like, a theme park. And in this theme park, there was a game, a ride, like a maze thingy.
Yeah.
But not really. It was, like, really big and stuff, but you can only see the entrance, and the entrance looked like a cave. And it looked really scary and stuff like that. And then my 2 friends, they're a lot of they're like risk takers, and I'm not so much of a risk taker. But anyways, they were like, oh, come on, let's go. And I'm like, no, I don't really want to go, it looks scary. And they're like, no, come on. So in the end, they convinced me to go in. And they were walking ahead of me, and then they walked in, and I just followed them. And I took 1 step into the entrance of the game. I took 1 step, and everything around just went complete black and dark. Like, I couldn't see anything. And it was like the lights were turned off, but I couldn't see anything at all. And I got scared, and I didn't take any more steps towards the inside. So I just, like, slowly sat in the ground and, like, laid down on my stomach. And I was looking around, like, feeling around, because I was trying to get out. I was looking around, and this is the hard part, because I don't know how to explain it. I found, like, this weapon, like, it's like a gun, and then you
Mhm.
shoot it, and then it's like a grappling hook.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it's called?
That's
That
what
it has like a hook, and then like okay. So I found one of those. So I found one of those. I found a grappling hook, and then I shot it towards the entrance, or where I came in,
Mhm.
and it got stuck to the ground, and I came out of it, and I saw light again. So, anyways, time passed in the dream, and then I found one of the friends that I went in there with, and then she was like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in such a long time," and I was like, "Yeah, oh my gosh, it's been such a long time," and then she started asking me, "How long did it take you to get out of the game?" And I told her it took me, and for me it took me like 3 days. I told her it took me 3 days.
Whoa.
Even though everything happened really fast, it took me like 3 days. And I asked her, "How long did it take you to get out?" And she said it took me 3 years.
Dang.
And then I asked her, "What about our other friend? Like, what happened to her?" And then she's like, "I don't know what happened to her. I came out alone, and I haven't heard from her." And I hadn't heard from her either. So that was pretty much the dream. I got out in 3 days, and then she got out in 3 years, and the other one pretty much stayed in there.
Whoa, that's really weird. If y'all know what that means,
Yeah.
put it in the comments. But
Please let me know.
Yeah, so this is the end of our podcast. So we'll see you guys like next week, I guess.
Hope you enjoyed, even though this was really weird and we just literally talked about nothing. But it's entertaining purposes.
Goodbye. Okay, hi guys. So that was the end of our podcast. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, like we said, we'll be doing this every Friday, but it'll probably come out like a week after every Friday. So yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it, even though we talked about really weird things. But yeah, I hope you keep listening.
Please don't. Never leave us. You are here forever. If you leave...
Stop being weird.